Hey everyone, this is Sean, the What's Up Dude. We're at the Illinois State Fair in Springfield, Illinois. We're gonna check it out, have some fun, and explore the area. This is my first state fair video that I'll be doing, and I'm excited to see what this one has to offer. This is Sean, the What's Up Dude. Rides, food, and more. Funnel cakes. Here's your tickets. It doesn't look like it's open. I think we got here a little early. The carousel's right there. Tornado. And New York style pizza. So we're gonna try some of this stuff out. Once they open, we'll get tickets, go on some rides, and explore what they have to offer. All right, so the Carnival section's not open till noon. So we're gonna check this building out. All right, this is the Dairy Goodness Pride. So this is the dairy area. Sustainability, cow care. Does milk have nutrition your body needs? What ingredients are in milk? Does milk provide energy? The different facts you can learn about milk. They even have tote bags you can grab. And they even show you they have cow back scratchers. Even cows have an itch. 1929 Divco stand-up drive delivery truck, early day replacement for horse and wagon delivery. It's a 4-cylinder Continental engine, tiller steering, no steering wheel, throttle on gear shift, top speed 35 miles per hour. So this is what Prairie Farms used to drive around in the early days. Little facts about cow care. Holy cow, there's a cow. Prairie Farms, ice cream, milk products. Of course, you gotta love chocolate milk. And this is the famous butter cow. 13 hearts. There are 13 hearts hidden in the butter sculpture this year, one for each of the 13 essential nutrients in milk. So we'll show you the butter cow as it spins around. This is all made of Prairie Farms butter. Butter donated by farmer-owned Prairie Farms. Have a photo op station where you can take a picture with the cows. And here is some cheese, meat, and string cheese, and more. Shalsburg Creamery. Goodness worth sharing. You can take your photo. You can either be the cow or the farmer. It's up to you. And here's your favorite chocolate milk, cottage cheese, got some sour cream, and of course, famous Prairie Farms ice cream. Champion dairy products for Governor's Commodity Auction. And here's another sculpture made out of 100% butter. It's a dog on side of a motorbike. Miniature butter cow contest entries. Prairie Farms butter. Looks like we have a couple options here of what actually was made. Second place went to this guy right here, Miles of Smiles, Illinois State Fair, Route 66. First place went to this one right here. All right, here is the ribbons for the ice cream winners. First place winners. And you got second place winners. Chocolate milk. Regular milk. Some other dairy products. How tall are you? Holstein cows average between 62.2 and 67.3 inches tall, around 5'7". How do you measure up? Well, I'm a lot taller.
You wore my jacket and you look so swell. We dance slow by soda stand, with jukebox songs in your hand in my hand. We're riding down the road with the wind in our hair, radio humming like it just don't care. Stars above and wheels that shine, baby. Route 66 feels mighty fine. Ooh,
And here is a cow made of pure metal. And we just came from the dairy building, and the Bass Pro Shop has a booth. Over here we have a Route 66 shop. Of course, we got to check that out now. Just so you know, Route 66 is the theme for this year's state fair because it is the centennial year. Route 66, 100 years. We have hats and shirts that are Route 66 themed, and pins. On this strip, there is endless amounts of restaurants that will be open up later. Corn dogs. Now, Cozy Dog is normally here, so don't just get a normal corn dog. Get a Cozy Dog. First Lady M.K. Pritzker welcome you to Illinois State Fair. Let's celebrate. Alright, so this is a little garden area with some American flags celebrating our country. Route 66, Miles of Smiles. So this is Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity. So we have a bunch of stuff in here giving you information. All these booths are people that are running for election because it is an election year. So each one, they'll tell their side of the story and what they have to offer, what they stand for. Illinois US 66. Here's the signs of the areas. Booth is the Illinois Department of Transportation, which Route 66 is a road, so it makes sense that they're having this booth. This booth right here, they have iced tea, fresh brew. The Village of Culture, so all these booths have food from different areas of different countries. Germany, saw one from Africa and other places as well. This is Surfside, Route 66. They do have giant chairs that you can sit at. They have tables where you can eat your food, and they do have bags. And it looks like they have some bag tournaments. So later on today, they'll be doing this. If you look up, there is the SkyTram. So you can take that and go across to different parts of the area. All right, and while we're here, since we have time, we're gonna check out the Route 66 Springfield experience. And they have something new, and we're gonna show you that. Illinois State Fairgrounds Route 66 experience. It's the most famous road in the world, and the Illinois portion of the Mother Road is no exception. So if you come here, check this place out. Also, I have another video dedicated just to this, but we'll add this into the state fair. Illinois US 66 route begins. And there is the movie theater, drive-in, Route 66 experience sign, historic Illinois US 66 route, and we'll start our tour. Here's the signs of all the Illinois towns. Welcome to Illinois, the land of Lincoln. And the living legends. We have all of these different owners of these locations. Take the driver's seat to experience the legends and landmarks of Route 66 in Springfield with this unique self-guided tour. All right, here we go. Your journey starts here. Enjoy the ride. I mean, walk. 66 Drive-In Theater right over there. Now, that hot dog, the corn dog, is the newest addition to this area. It is from the Cozy Dog. And of course, we do have the Illinois Route 66 Experience Burma Shave Mini Mink. Rely on the horn instead of the brake. Burma Shave. All right, and this way to those areas. Here's all the different towns that are on the route and all the attractions you can see starting from Chicago. And it even passes my hometown of Romeoville. White Fence Farm is on here. And then we'll walk along instead of drive to the next area. Place your ad here. Gemini Giant. There's the Cozy Drive in bus. Here we go. Here's some more iconic stops. And this goes through multiple areas, through Elwood, Shanahan, and more. Wilmington, Braidwood. That's a fun place that has a Superman statue. Keep 'em Flying. Buy U.S. War Saving Bonds. Best Western. 66 Rest Area. There's Route 66 on the bottom. And here's more towns that you can visit with all these iconic stops. If you don't know whose signs these are, you haven't driven very far. Burma Shave, Made in America, Arnold's, Exit Now. And right here, that is the giant sign for the attractions. Now at nighttime, there is lights, neon lights. And look, we even put our sticker here. All right, so here's some other iconic areas you can visit. Many of these I've already done. Here's some pictures of the stops. Illinois US 66. Now, if you want to see these lit up at nighttime, search for my video that I did. And we did it at nighttime so you could see all the neon lights. Here's some other iconic stops. A lot of these places are a lot of fun. And there's the Cozy Dog. And here's a photo spot opportunity, Neon Park. So if you stand here, you can get an amazing photo of all the neon lights and signs. Greetings from Litchfield, Illinois. Would be more fun to go by air if we could put these signs up there. Burma Shave. Sunset colors where the mountains bled. We're riding down the road with the wind in our hair. Radio humming like it just don't care. Stars above and wheels that shine. Baby, Route 66 feels mighty fine. Oh. Right, here's another booth with the locations. Bel Air Drive-In. And here we go. Headed into another, and these are the cities that this passes through. All right, here we go. All of these locations are in this specific group of areas.
I'm coming from 1952 in time. This is the next flight.
And here is a dedication to the giants on Route 66. The Harley Man, Left Field Louie, the Bunyan Giant, Gemini Giant, Southeast Spartan, the Guardian, Lauterback Man, Franken Muffler Man, Uniroyal Gal, Carl Soda Jerk, the Brave of Pulaski Road. Now showing at the Route 66 Drive-In Theater, Godzilla, King of Monsters. There's a Stucky sign that is a iconic stop on a lot of roads, not just Route 66, but not as many as there used to be. Of course, drink Coca-Cola. This is the 66 rest area that we're going to walk through. Some gas tankers. And this is the different Route 66 signs. And all of the different signs that are up here for oil companies and Route 66 signs. Springfield, Illinois, Route 66 Neon Trail. And this is a recreation of the Chain of Rocks Bridge. And we'll head over. And actually that sign right there is on the Chain of Rocks Bridge. And that is all for this part. And then we end the route on historic US 66, walking edition in Illinois.
Station coffee and a sky so true. A boy who dreams and a girl who smiles. We danced in dust for miles and miles. We were riding down the road with the wind in our hair. Radio humming like I just don't care. Stars above and wheels that shine. Baby, Route 66 feels mighty fine.
Sky glider tickets, $5 one way. We're gonna head on and get a better view of the park.
Texas towns and desert heat, but your laughter made.
All right, we are on the Sky Glider. I'll give you a shot of the fair. All right, everybody. Hey, how are you doing? This is the What's Up Dude up in the air and enjoying the ride. There's the Route 66 experience we just did. As you can see, this is all of the State Fair grounds, which spans quite a bit. There's a closer shot of the countries that you can eat at. And there's the center stage where they'll have some musical performances there. that's where we'll be touching down at.
Through Kansas wheat fields golden wide, we sang with the thunder side by side. You kissed my cheek at a roadside barn, said let's never go back to the start. Oh, we're riding down the road with the wind in our hair, radio humming like it just don't care. Stars above and wheels that shine, baby, Route 66 feels mighty fine. Oh, Oklahoma skies were big and blue, gas station coffee and a sky so true. A boy of dreams and a girl who smiles. We danced in dust for miles and miles. We were riding down the road.
U.S. Army, serve and protect. Peter's hot chicken, Philly steak with cheese, dusty gyros, and all these different vendors with all sorts of good food. All right, it is a hot tub, not time machine, but store where you can buy a hot tub. Now the question is, how are you going to get it home? We are inside of the horse track racing building just to see what it looks like. Never been inside of one of these before. And here is a directional of where you can go and what to see while you're here. This is the Illinois State Fair Blue Ribbon. This is the stables where the horses are held for the races. Look at this majestic beauty right here. Another one. A couple more guys over here. Country Bob's Ribeye Steak. For some good barbecue, backdraft barbecue and catering has got you covered. We're gonna go cool off for a minute and check out an art gallery. All right, along the wall we have multiple pieces of art that were made by different people. And if you see this, so there was a competition and this is second place. Honorable mention, someone did draw Michael Jackson. First place went to this one right here, Annette Nolan. These were all made by teenagers, age 13 to 17. Is the youth, age 8 to 12, that made all of these. And 4 to 7, you have the children. Some statue art. Cool dragon piece. Section here, they have a bunch of vendors selling their products. I can't show you what's inside, but this is the Route 66 Cryptid Museum. For $5, you can see what's inside of there. I'll tell you about it, but I won't show you because it's off limits.
Folks out there, my name's Dave Bentley. This is my, as you can see, legend from Cryptids. Snake Cryptids from 8 states on Route 66 from Illinois to California. As you can see, Illinois to California. Also built the world's largest covered wagon. It's in Lincoln. I'm going to get us no records for that. Just come out and see us here at the Expo Building. Just look up, you'll see it.
All right. Right here is the vendor shop with all the attractions. Now, where I just was, if you come to the State Fairgrounds, check out Route 66, and you'll see the urban legends. You've got the Prowler, the Uno Buck, Sinkhole Sam, the Octopus, Chupacabra, Roswell Alien, Two-Headed Rattlesnake, and Big the Foots as well. If you have a sweet tooth, look no further. endless aisles of sweet candy. The building has everything from bath remodel to healing prevention to special perfumes and more. All right, we do have some outdoor decorations, handmade wooden signs.
At Arizona, stars lit up your face. Then California called us to that place. We kissed where the ocean touched the land. Barefoot lovers, hand in hand. We're riding down the road with the wind in our hair. Radio humming like it just don't care. Stars above and wheels that shine. Baby, Route 66 feels mighty fine. Oh.
Thanks for watching. I'm Thomas from 1950s Dreamtime. Book the next flight and follow us.
We'll ride down the road with the wind in our hair. Radio running like it just don't care. And I'm so in love with the wind in our hair. Radio running like it just don't care. Left Chicago on a summer night. Engine purring under neon light. Said goodbye to the city scene.
Station. Right, so we are in the Century Station, and what this is people that have sensory issues, whether it be ADHD or autism or some other disorder, that they need time away from the fair. You can come in here, they can come relax and color, and hang out with this guy, Howdy Partner, rope and red here, and you can draw away. They have sensory rooms where you can pull on something, play with little objects, or just sit and relax. And they have the Twinkle Tunnel where you can crawl inside here, and there's lights that help stimulate the mind. Calming pods. These are all the same type of room where you can sit back and relax. Now, the reason I expose this and show that they have this is because I have a son that does have these issues, and I think it's a very important thing to have a space for kids, because it is a growing issue with a lot more kids that have these problems. And over here, Dolly Parton, she's part of the Imagination Library, so they're reading a book, and then some books over here for kids. Dolly Parton supports this organization, and it's a good way, with the fair being loud, full of fun, but sometimes when that fun gets a little overwhelming, you have to stop and relax just for a moment. All right, Thursday, August 13th, here's what's up. Six Gun Sally, Casey Donahue, and DJ Jams. All night, they'll be playing at the center stage. You got the Rock and Roll Fun Maze, Tidal Wave, Rockstar, Pro Gravity Ride. All right, up we go. We're on our first ride. All right, oh, we are up in the air. And we're off. Here we go. Round and round and round we go. Woo-hoo. My feet! I can feel my hot dog coming back up. The Ring of Fire, it goes completely upside down. upside down. We are about to venture on the Ferris wheel. All right, everyone, we are on the Ferris wheel. This is a traditional carnival ride. And if you love my videos and you love adventures like these, hit the subscribe button. Because I will do more stuff like this in the future. And the more subscribers I get, the more I can do. For now, enjoy the ride. Who put that there?
You kissed my cheek at a roadside barn, said let's never go back to
And have a carnival without a tilt-a-whirl. Now, right now, we're gonna go to the haunted house and try this ride out.
66 feels mighty fine.
No standing up and keep your arms and legs inside. No standing up.
Yeah, it's dark. I can't see where I'm going. Woo! Woo! There's zombies in here. Ah! Ah! I don't know.
Where the mountains bled, we're right down with the wind in our hair. Radio
Right. There you go. Ah! I think that's it. State Fair wouldn't be anything without kids' rides. Fish, motorcycles, and more. Even have a replica of the Dumbo ride from Disney World. Arrow's Fury. This is one of the most popular rides at an amusement park. All right, here we go.
You're gonna be on YouTube.
Yep. Woo! Hang on to your hats. And there's an aerial shot of the entire park. Woo!
The cozy dog's coming up.
And it looks like rain. All right, everybody, that was the 2026 Illinois State Fair. Hope you enjoy what you saw. We'll be back again 2027 to check out what's new. Please like, share, and subscribe so that I can explore new areas and go to more places in